Get ready for some Nightlights magic at your leisure, fans, because this week, Rhea and I are headed to a memorable Sky Lantern Festival at the Utah Motorsports Campus, and we can't wait to light it up.
Then Reece Stein is back for another fishing adventure as he shows us how one of his favorite fishing spots stays stocked with Utah's best blue ribbon trout.
Finally, we are following some of our friends from Eagles Landing as they show us the true meaning of giving in this year's annual elk hunt. It's all happening right now. At Your Leisure is next. What do you think it is?
I think it's a golden nugget.
I think it's kind of scary.
Oh, come on. It says no bouncy, no scary.
That's what scares me about it. I'm trying to lure you in there. Hi, everybody. Welcome to At Your Leisure. I'm Chad Booth.
And I'm Rhea Rossi Booth.
And we are out at the Utah Motorsports Campus tonight for a thing called Nightlights. It is the 5th annual Lantern Festival.
Yeah, it's so fun. Everybody comes down here with their families, their friends. It's like a Woodstock, but people have clothes on. And it's so fun. You just come out here and there's food trucks and there's entertainment and you get these little lanterns they give you when you come in and you write little messages in there at night and then you put them inside the message and then they go up into the universe and it all comes true.
It's totally family friendly.
It is, it's
if
wonderful.
There's something for someone to do here, catch their attention span, even hers, from age 2 to 102. So it really makes a great and affordable family night out.
Oh, totally. Let's go check it out.
5 years ago, the first Lantern Festival, as that I know, came to America, and it was just essentially bringing the idea of the lantern, this type of floating lantern release to America. So I have a couple little kids, and when I was thinking of the event, it was kind of like, what can I do that would be fun for my kids to do? I don't personally love face painters or balloon artists, but my kids go crazy for them. The same thing with bounce houses. So we always make sure we have face painters, we have balloon artists, we have bounce houses out here, we have live music that's family friendly. We have a huge space out here, and we'll have about 11,000 people come out tonight. And this kind of always works democratically. People can kind of sit wherever they want, they kind of fill in the spaces, strangers start talking to each other, but it's kind of set up for people to come out, set up some blankets or chairs, put a little campfire out, roast some s'mores, have a picnic, and then kind of hang out until it gets dark. So we give everyone a lantern, we give everyone a marker, and they're allowed to kind of turn that lantern into whatever they want to turn it into. Some people will write, wishes for the coming year. Some people will write things that they're letting go of. Some people will write goals. Some people will commemorate the lives of loved ones that passed away on it. So every lantern is kind of unique in that the person who comes here puts whatever they want to put into the lantern. I've been out to probably personally 50 of these things, and every single time it moves me. It's hard to explain, and it's actually hard to capture in images, but it's a very powerful experience. You have 11,000 people coming together to kind of create this thing, and for a moment, everybody's on the same page, which I think today in the world is a pretty rare thing to have.
Well, like they say, here at Nightlights, they have something for everybody. Look at you go.
Go, Chad, go, come on.
Rhea,
Make
I
it
have
happen.
never been able to do a
You
hula
can
hoop
do
my
it now,
whole
you're
life.
on TV, man.
One, was that one or was that two?
2, 3, 4, look at him go.
Wow.
All right, honey,
Okay.
let's tell them what we need to tell them. They don't want to watch us hula hoop. Here, honey,
No.
stand still.
Okay. Well,
This is what they're for after 50, right here.
There you go. Right now, we're going to leave the Nightlights Festival and find out what's going on our Where To adventure.
I'm Reece Stein, at your leisure, on the middle section of the Provo River, where the wildlife guys are staging a fish roundup. They're getting some big ones.
Seen some big fish today?
Oh yeah, there's a few.
Isaac Hill and Trevor Ward from nearby Wasatch High School are among the throng of volunteers wading into this Middle Provo River rodeo. Using metal nets wired to a low-power generator mounted on a raft, the crew is shocking the river, stunning all the fish in the immediate area. The stunned fish are scooped up and dumped alive into barrels.
Now you're shocking these fish. Any long-term effects on the fish?
No, one of the reasons we use electricity is we can use it in certain doses to where it stuns the fish just long enough for us to hurry and net them, put them in the water, we can weigh, measure, do whatever we need to do, and then we can release them right back into the river.
3, 4, 5 fish!
When the gang hits a productive hole, the roundup can turn chaotic, with netters scooping dozens of fish and dumping them into a tank on the raft. It's lots of fun, and it's all in the name of research.
We want to monitor the fish population and see what kind of fish are here, how they're doing, the health of the fish, and give the anglers an idea as well as to what they can expect to see and the opportunities that are there.
They are catching mostly brown trout. Big, beautiful, colored up brown trout any angler would die for.
It's awesome. It's fun to watch. It's fun to participate in what we're doing, and it's fun to see all these fish and see what's actually in these rivers.
Biologists measure and weigh every fish, including some really nice whitefish and tiny bottom-feeding sculpin. Maybe not as impressive, but critical fish food for the big guys. Almost all the fish are released back unharmed. Not all the browns and whitefish are monsters, but Slater says that's a good thing.
Yeah, multiple age classes, and that's something that we really want to see. We want to know that the fish are actually reproducing and that it's not just one age class that's kind of holding the population together.
The Middle Provo is celebrating a kind of anniversary. It was 25 years ago Jordanelle Reservoir filled, and this 12-mile stretch between the dam downstream to Deer Creek Reservoir was created. After extensive restoration, it has become one of the state's most popular, beautiful, and productive stretches of trout water.
You know, it's surprisingly super. I don't understand how the fish do what they do with the kind of fishing pressure that we see on the Middle Provo River. Angler after angler, guides after guide, I mean, it's amazing. And there's people from all over the world that come because of what they hear about the Middle Provo River.
The Shocking Roundup is an effort to keep the river one of Utah's best blue ribbon trout streams.
I was really excited about what we saw today. One thing, a lot of brown trout. I would say probably 90% of the fish that we saw were brown trout. We also had several whitefish and really nice sized whitefish. My initial impression is we got a lot of nice fish here and a lot of opportunities for the anglers.
Reece Stein for this week's Where To adventure on the Middle Provo River.
That Ski-Doo feeling presents the ultimate freedom. Introducing the 2020 Ski-Doo Deep Snow Sleds. The Ski-Doo sales event is on now. Visit your local dealer for details.
Hey, you don't have to miss 1 second of adventure. Follow At Your Leisure on YouTube to watch full episodes or your favorite stories from the show. And don't forget to like us on Facebook and Instagram to stay up to date on all of At Your Leisure's adventures.
This What's New segment is brought to you by Tunex. Hunting season's here. Is your rig ready? Come and see us.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody. Well, it's that time of year again where we're all going to do some Christmas shopping, so this is a great place to start, and we are at Stedman's Recreation in Tooele. I'm with Kirk Stedman. Hi, Kirk.
Hi.
Great to see you. Let's talk about gifts for families. So, want to start with the kids?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got?
Well, what we got here is we got these Strider bikes. They're a balance bike. It's, you know, I look at these things and I'm so jealous that I didn't have these when I was a kid. As soon as a kid can walk, they can straddle this bike, start walking around with the bike, and then they just start picking up their feet and learning their balance.
Okay, so what if you want to do a little motor action? You want a little more speed?
So once you got your balance figured out and you want to add a motor, then we got these bikes over here. They have a electric motor on them, and then you have a twist throttle here. So now they're starting to learn throttle control, brake control.
Yeah.
But still on a smaller, lighter bike.
Yeah, and their feet are still on the ground, right? They still use their feet for balance.
They use their feet for balance, but there's a little bit of a podium there so they put their feet up. So I've seen 2-year-olds out there on these bikes.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, so what about adults? What do you got for big kids?
All right, so we've got the Yamaha electric assist power bikes.
Okay.
And they're over here. Let's go check them out.
All right. Ooh,
we've got a few different models.
Beautiful, Kirk. Those are good-looking bikes. So what do you got? What's basically these are for men and women, right?
Yep, men and women. There's 3 different sizes: small, medium, and large.
Okay.
What's cool about the power assist is it's not a full electric bike. You're still pedaling, you're still getting the exercise, but it opens up so much more that you can do.
Yeah.
Me and my wife and son, we took off riding around the neighborhood. Next thing you know, we're up on the top of the mountain because we clicked up the power assist and it opened up a whole new world for us.
Isn't it cool? You can take your kids with you and everybody can keep up with each other.
Yeah.
Right? That's wonderful. Yeah. Or you can keep up with your kids. That's more like
Exactly.
That would be my problem.
I can crank up the power assist and tell them not to turn it up as much.
Exactly. You put a little governor on there.
There
so
you
like,
go.
Man, you're losing it today. What's the matter with you? So how long are your batteries? I've always wondered how long the battery really works or lasts.
It just depends on how much you're using it. But our rides, we did 3 2-hour rides, and we were mountain trails and stuff. And it lasted 6 hours, and none of the batteries were dead yet.
Wow, that's impressive. Well, I'm impressed. I just would like to know what you have specifically for ladies under the tree.
Well, we got something really special that I think the ladies will really like.
Okay, let's look.
Let's go check it out.
Okay. Oh, Kirk, I see what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
This is beautiful for the ladies.
This Polaris North Star Ranger comes with a full cab, sealed to keep the warmth in. It has a heater and an air conditioner.
Wow.
In the winter, all ladies are cold, right?
Yeah.
Turn the heater on, you stay warm, stay comfortable. In the summer, it's dusty, it's hot.
Yep.
Seal it up, turn the air conditioner on.
I love
Stay
it.
comfortable in the summer.
So, so is this, can you put those snow tracks on there if you want, how you guys do that, and we could just go buzz around the snow in this?
Yep, you can add the tracks to it, get up through the snow up to the cabin or wherever you want to go.
Oh, this is beautiful. And it seats 6 people, right?
Yes, 6 seat belts, 6 passenger.
Oh, it's so nice. It's beautiful. So what's the inside look like?
The inside is very nice. You got crank up windows.
Yep.
So if you want to get a little ventilation or not, you just crank the window up and down.
Nice. Ah, there you go. This is amazing. So here you go. You don't need to go anywhere but Stedman's Recreation for your Christmas gifts. But right now we're going to go to a commercial, so don't go away.
Fly higher. Go further. Do more. Pursue your passion with Polaris, the world leader in off-road. Live wide open in a high-performance RZR. Chase adventure on a legendary Sportsman. Or get more done with a hard-working Ranger. Enjoy savings up to $3,500 during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance.
Hi, my name is Spencer Cox. I'm the Lieutenant Governor of the state of Utah, and I'm the new spokesperson for Ride On. Ride On is a unique partnership between all the land managing agencies in the state of Utah to maintain trails, to advocate safety, to advocate wise stewardship amongst all of us who use these trails. And I'm doing it because trails matter to me. This is important for my children. I want them to be safe, and I want them to be stewards of the trail. If you would like more information, go to ohv.utah.gov.
She usually sits out a bike trip, but for some quirky reason, she decided to come along this time. It must have been that perfect fall weather.
When we first started up the canyon, Ida spent time looking at the rugged peaks. Then, as we started through the curves, the rhythm of the bike was like the two of us doing the samba.
When we got to the summit and looked at the world below us, she let out a little gasp and whispered, "Beautiful." Then she gave me that look, that one that reminds you how close we really are. This was turning into that trip of a lifetime.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. I kind of feel like Willy Wonka right now because we've got these golden tickets.
Yeah.
And this one is for fire. And I guess this is where we go to get our
This
fire.
is our little campfire.
All right. So you actually can get a fire pit here.
Like this thing right here. How cool is
It's
that?
got a fire pit in a can, and I guess you get sticks for your s'mores?
Yes. So
Oh,
we have
okay.
our lanterns, we've got our little fire pit. Fire.
All right, and then you just go out and you make friends with somebody, and you just kind of mingle with the crowd, which is what we're about to do.
I can't wait.
Have you ever been to one of these before?
I haven't. This is my first time.
What are you anticipating is going to happen?
We're gonna light the little lanterns. They're all gonna go floating up in the air. It's gonna be a pretty cool sight.
Do you have little brothers and sisters?
I do.
You think they would like this?
Yeah. Cool experience. They've never seen anything before. I mean, they've seen it in like a movie, like Tangled, but it's cool to see it in real life.
I think it's fun. It kind of reminds me, it's like just an open time. Everyone's having a good time, so I like it.
I wrote our names and then I drew our family a fish right now. Because we have
maybe someday kids.
Maybe kids at some point, but right now we just have some fish and some snails.
It's definitely a good time. The food trucks are reasonably priced. There's good food. There's a lot of great people to talk to. We've had a lot of fun so far.
What do you think of your neighbors?
They're all right.
They're all right. No, they've been good.
This was on my bucket list of things to do, so we're here making the most of it.
Okay, so if you look around our friends and neighbors that we've made here tonight, they have got everything. They came with chairs, they came with wagons, they came with blankets, they came with
their kids?
hoods, hoodies, their kids. We came with nothing.
But we're still having a ball because you can buy everything here when you get here.
That's true. When I realized that I'd forgotten the blanket, voila, they've got a blanket right there you can purchase. And they got these air loungers and all kinds of fun trinkets to shop around for.
That's right, it's so fun.
Yep, and so we're gonna get these s'mores here working. And while we're doing that, why don't you go to our Along the Way?
How do you start a tradition that spans generations? We'll pick something dear to the family and pay it forward. For Mark Yardley of Eagles Landing, hunting is his passion. And rather than use the 2 trophy elk tags he got from his friend, he passed them on to his kids and their kids for an unforgettable elk hunting experience at Royal Point Ranch, just outside Marysville, Utah.
So it was pretty awesome. We had 4 generations of my family. We had my grandpa, my dad, me, and my little boy, along with my older and younger brother, and along with Abby, my sister-in-law. It was a great experience.
I told my dad this is probably one of the best experiences I've ever had, to be able to come out with all these guys and go. I've never been elk hunting before, and so to me this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity to be out here with my family, and Garrett's been great. It's been awesome. An elk's definitely a lot bigger, so to me I had a lot more adrenaline. A lot more big. They're harder to kill. So, deer is hard to kill, but elk's a little harder, I guess. The sun was just going down, and I didn't think that we were gonna get one, but he just came right out of the trees right there, and I shot. And I don't know. Andy thinks I don't know if I did. I think I went right over it. So we hiked down there. And he was just going through the trees, and so I shot him 3 more times, and he laid down. Can't even put your hand. That's cool. I'm stoked.
You know, it's fun to see people shoot their first bull like that, a big bull like that. It's exciting.
It turned into a life-changing experience for Mark's daughter Abby, his son-in-law Jordan, and Jordan's boy Hunter.
Yeah, he had his little gun with me. He was determined he was going to kill it with it, but he was just a little out of range with that, with his gun. So to have him with me, it just, I did it with my dad when he went hunting with him all the time. To have him with me is awesome. Early morning, we got up and they said they scouted the bull that we wanted to shoot, and so we rode up onto the point, got down there, got the gun set up. He was hiding behind some trees, and so we had to wait a 5 minutes before he kind of walked into the opening. I don't know, it was pretty calm, you know, until I shot. And then I started, you know, getting the shakes and stuff, and then I got a second shot at him, which I think was the hit shot. It was awesome. This being more or less, you know, you get to see world-class bulls that are, you know, in world record settings in a small area. Instead of just one here and there, you get to see, you know, 4, 5, 6 of them that are world-class bulls. So, I mean, the experience to see those, I mean, earlier today I was 20 yards away from one that was world-class bull. So, I mean, that's something that you don't see on a general season, you know. So you get the, you know, you get the experience of the guides. They help you scout them. They cook dinner for you and breakfast and stuff like that, which is, you know, it's just a good hospitality, you know, good environment to experience.
True to another tradition of the Yardley family, Abby and Jordan decided to pay their good fortune forward. The Yardleys decided to donate half of the elk meat to their local food bank in Beaver, Utah. A welcome surprise for the holiday season.
I don't think I ever remember getting any elk meat. We've gotten a little bit of venison here and there, but not elk. So this will be a real treat to a lot of people. They'll really appreciate it.
For At Your Leisure, I'm Joe Davis.
There's a little place on a Utah map where I was raised, where my heart's at, where the sagebrush grows wild and high, and the stars come out at night. Oh, there ain't nothing like being raised in the basin with a Ute reservation, skiing starvation, that Duchesne County life.
When we go on vacation, I never ask, are we there yet? Because my daddy makes sure each stop we make is at Eagles Landing. They have such cool things for kids, like a petting zoo. They have the cleanest bathrooms on earth, and Daddy doesn't freak out pulling up to the pumps, because they're really big and he says it's the best gas in the world. And you can get your tire fixed, like we had to. Oh, and their food is so yummy. Eagles Landing is so much fun, I don't care if we ever get there.
Hi, I'm Nolan Stedman.
And I'm Bruce Stedman.
We have been selling motorcycles like this since 1960.
Motorcycle has been part of our family forever.
We love riding and enjoying the outdoors, everything that Utah has to offer.
Riding motorcycles, snowmobiles, ATVs, and now side-by-sides. That's what we do, it's who we are.
Stedman's Recreation in Tooele. We've been proudly serving Utah's families for over 50 years.
Stedman's Recreation in Tooele. You may think it's 300 miles out there, but remember, it's only 30 back.
I'm kind of sick to my stomach. I ate too much sweets.
Yep, dessert before dinner.
I know, Gordon Uter, I'm thinking of you. Anyway, welcome back to At Your Leisure. We are at the food truck, so this is part of the this light festival over here, the Lantern Festival. They've got barbecue, and they've got ices, and they've got
Everything you can
funnels.
imagine.
Yeah.
Food trucks out the yin yang. It's awesome.
We're holding out because we saw these awesome corn dogs.
Yeah.
So, well, we're going to work our way up in line. Let's start with contest winner.
Yeah.
This week's contest winner is Susan Anderson, who submitted this picture to us on Facebook. Congratulations, Susan. It looks like you're the lucky winner of a Mountain Series stove from Camp Chef. Camp Chef is the best way to get your cooking done in the outdoors. Visit campchef.com for more details.
And it looks like you're also going to win a $100 gas and gift card from our friends at Eagles Landing, which is the best place to get that real clear 91 gasoline. Be sure to call us on Monday at 801-947-8888 to claim the prize. Now, let's take a look at our calendar of events.
Well, first off, ski season is upon us, and opening day is just around the corner at lots of resorts. Powder Mountain opens next week on November 30th, and Eagle Point and Beaver opens on December 20th.
Then, on November 29th and 30th, come join Weller Recreation in Camas for their open house event where you'll find great deals and discounts on all your favorite brands, and you'll be entered to win a Yamaha PW50. How about that?
Finally, on December 4th through the 7th is the Christ Kindle Market, which offers a unique cultural holiday experience for the whole family at This Is the Place State Heritage Park. That is so much fun up there.
I love it. It's something we should do every year.
Well, now let's take a look at next week's show.
Next week, Scott Huntsman is joining Chad as they head out to the Red Rocks to test drive a unique vehicle that is completely manufactured right here in the beautiful state of Utah.
Then the AYL crew keeps the theme of Red Rocks alive as we visit a one-of-a-kind state park that you'll want to add to your list of places to visit, as it packs an extra sweet surprise in the springtime.
Finally, we get back on the machine and we head out to the sand at the 2019 Side-by-Side Adventure Rally at Sand Hollow State Park.
Okay, honey, what did you say?
AYL rocks.
Oh, well,
What'd you say? Chad and Rhea for, aw, mwah, that's so cute. Okie dokie.
All righty, it's time for
AYL
us.
forever.
AYL forever. Here we go. So you light it.
All right, so it takes about a minute to fill it up, right?
Right.
Yeah, this has been the most fun. I am definitely coming back here next year, don't you think? We
Yep.
gotta come back.
Yep. So
Here.
we're getting them started here.
So I'm supposed to hold that for you while you light it, right?
Right.
They say you need an assistant.
Right.
That's what I'm here for. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous up there. Okay, honey, go, AYL. Woo!
AYL, launch forever. All right, just remember.
There's adventure around every bend.
And it may be this balloon.
Just get out there and create your own adventure at your leisure.
All right, let's get this second one up.
Come on, honey, get it up there.
There it goes. That's it, let it go.